Hi and welcome to a new episode of a Crafter's Tale podcast. My name is Nina and I'm coming to you from southern Sweden in Småland. Today I have a little company. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen that we found 4 kittens in our neighbor's barn a couple of weeks ago. And the mother is really shy, so we have visited them now every day and trying to socialize them to people so we can find a home for them when they're a little bit older. Right now they're about 7-8 weeks old, I would say. And yeah, I'm trying to take them inside an hour every day so they get used to be inside as well. And yeah, today I only found 2 of them. The other two are out exploring, I hope. Sometimes sometimes they're gone a couple of hours and then they come back. And these 2 are the two ones I found today. The white ones, there are 3 completely white kittens and one that has some brown in the face and on the back, and she's the only girl. The 3 whites are all boys. Yeah, and these 2 are joining me today. This little one is a little bit shy. He's the one that's most shy. And this one is a really cozy guy. You're so cozy and so playful. Oh. Yes. So that's really fun, and Saga is so thrilled about these kittens, and we're thinking about maybe keeping the one who has brown, because she's the most chill around Saga, and I think that's important that the cat is feeling safe with children. So yeah, these 2, he is also really good with children, but he's a bit afraid when Saga is coming. He hides under the sofa. So I took them in now while Saga is sleeping so they can get a bit calmer environment before she's waking up, and then she can play with them a little bit before I take them out again. Yes, but let's get started with this episode. First of all, I want to thank all of you who have joined this podcast. So many new viewers lately, so thank you for joining. And if you are new, let me give you a fast preview of what I'm talking here about. This podcast is about all sorts of crafts, but mainly knitting and sewing, and mainly textile crafts, but I'm also talking about wood carving, because I'm carving textile related things like noster pins and heddle looms and stuff. So that's a part, and also some other crafts when I'm doing them, some band weaving sometimes, and crocheting and spinning. So yes, but let's get started. I think I will get started by telling you a little bit about the Viking market we were 2 weeks ago. I recorded an episode just before that and told you that I would film a little bit and tell you about the market. So, hey little guy. Yeah, I finished all the clothing I had planned to make, and I will show you just in a second. And yeah, it was really fun. The market was not so big, but it was really fun getting dressed up and walking around dressed as Vikings, and Saga looked really cute. And yeah, we found some small things to buy. And yes, but let me show you the apron dress I made. It's not all complete because I don't have any tortoise brooches holding up the bands, so I just pinned them with some safety pins for now. But this is the band I I made with the tablet weaving, and I think it turned out really nice. In the end I got one piece that was really good without so many errors. And let me show you. I got some complaints for the last episode that I showed my things too fast and that I was sitting too close to the camera. So I tried the camera's a bit further away this time, and I tried to slow down and show my things a bit more slowly. I'm not yet used to this new camera where I can't see myself, so it's a bit hard. Oh, one kitten is... What is it? Meow, come. Yeah, but here is the apron dress. Here is the tablet woven band. It's so on. And the apron dress goes over. In summer you can have it over your linen shift, but I had a under dress in wool as well because it was not so cold, but yeah, it was autumn, so it would have to been too cold for just my shift. So this is the underdress I made in this red rusty red wool fabric, and it's not quite finished. I didn't finish it all. I didn't hem down here, and yeah, and I didn't fold all the edges inside, because in historical garments you always fold the inside, so the hem, no, not the seams like this. And that makes it a lot more sturdy, and I've done it on some of the seams, but not on all. You can see here, you cut down one side of the seam and then you fold it over like this, and then you sew it on with tiny stitches, and that makes it really sturdy, and I think it looks really nice as well on the inside then. Yeah, and I have just done it on one seam because that takes the longest time, and you can't do it with a sewing machine. So yeah, this dress will be finished to the next event that will come, maybe next summer or something. So yeah, but until this I will put it aside, and yes. And I will include some videos about from the market and some pictures so you can see how we looked. And yeah, I will show you some things I bought at the market. Just let me pick it up. So here I have my little bowl with the things, and the first thing me and Lucas got is frön. It's woad seeds, and yeah, they fold them, and yeah, we will try to grow some woad for next year and dye our own yarn or fabric with that. And that's, with woad you can dye a blue, and the Vikings already dyed with woad. It's a really old plant they already used, and it's a little bit like indigo. It's a little bit harder to get the perfect color with woad, but yeah, it's really interested how you do it, and they came a description on how to grow it and how to dye with it, and so yeah, that will be really interesting, and I will absolutely take you with me on this, how it goes. And apparently you can pick the leaves all summer and dye with it many times throughout the summer. It's woad is 2 years, so it grows 2 years. So the first year you can pick leaves and dye it, and the second year you can take seeds from the plant. So yes, that will be really interesting. And the second thing I got was some pearls, because someday I want to have 2 tortoise brooches, and you often, I don't know if you have seen it, because I can insert a picture here how it looks, but many Viking women had a pearl band between the brooches, or many or several strings of beads, and I bought these ones, and let me show you. I don't know if you can see. I will insert a picture as well so you can see them a little bit better, but these are all handmade glass beads, and the big ones I think are made after glass beads they found from the Viking age. Yeah, and I think, yeah, it will be look really pretty on my dress when I have some brooches someday. And then Lucas bought this little instrument. I don't know what it's called in English. In Swedish it's called mungiga, and you basically take it between your teeth and then you can play it. And I'm not really good in it, but Lucas, he can play on this one, so I will record a little video or sound when he's playing it, so you can hear how it sounds. And the mungiga is a really old instrument, and they had it already in the Viking age as well. So, and this one is made entirely from iron or steel, and yeah, a really cool instrument. And then we bought some handmade cream from I don't know what it's, the sap from trees, from pine trees. No, I don't know what to call it. I will put the word here I'm looking for. But this cream is really good for if you have small cuts or something, and it really helps to heal the wounds. And I have done it myself a couple of times, but there was a woman, she had a really beautiful stand with lots of creams and salves and oils, so we got this little tube, and it smells really good. It's also with beeswax, and yeah, it's good. It says it's good for small cuts and insect bites. So that were our inquiries from the market, and yeah, here comes some videos and pictures from it, so enjoy. yeah, welcome back. Hope you liked it, and yeah, we had a lot of fun. And yes, but let's go on to the knitting part. I've done a lot of knitting as well since last time, and the first thing I can show you is the progress on my Lovage sweater for my mother-in-law. And I have dropped some stitches, of course. I have completed the yoke, and I've separated for the sleeves. I have completed the last colorwork section, and now I've started to knit the body in plain stockinette. And I'm so happy that I finally came to this stage. Now it's not so much more work, just maybe 20 centimeters more of plain stockinette, and that will take a while as well because I'm knitting this on 2.75 millimeter needles. No, 3 millimeter needles, but yeah. It will take a while as well, but now I can just, yeah, knit whenever I watch a movie or something, and I don't have to concentrate. And then it's also, this pattern will also be on the sleeves, but it's not as many stitches, so I think it will not take this long. And then, yeah, it's not so much more to do. And I hope I can finish this in a couple of weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks, we'll see. And I think it will be very, very beautiful. I wouldn't have chosen these colors for myself. I think it's too much yellow and orange, and these are not really my colors. They're too warm for myself. I like more cooler colors, but I think it will fit my mother-in-law really, really well, and she is looking really stunning in these colors. So yes, this is that. And yeah, talking about warm and cool colors, I always thought that I don't fit in warm autumny colors because I really like this rusty red, and I never thought that I would look good in it. But my Viking dress is this color, and everyone said, oh, this color suits you so well. And I said, what, do you really think that? And everybody said, yes, you look really beautiful, this color suits you perfectly. And I thought it would be really fun to make a really autumny skirt, a linen skirt in this rusty red color. Yeah, so I'm right now looking for some fabrics for the perfect shade, because I don't want it too red. I really like this because this is dyed on gray wool, and it's more of the red dark rusty, and I don't want it too bright because I think that would not look good on me. But I hope I can find the perfect dark rusty red and sew myself a nice skirt for autumn. And yes, that is one thing I want to do in the future. My next project is the sunset sweater. I showed you last time as well, but I have made some progress. I have, let me show you, finished the body. Let me show you. And I've started one sleeve as well. And in this pattern you don't decrease for the sleeves. You decrease at the end. It's balloon sleeves. And I don't know, I think the fabric it's too much fabric to have such big sleeves, I think. So I think I will decrease a little bit. I will not decrease as much, so I have a really slim but a little bit more tight sleeve than a balloon sleeve, I think. And I made it a little bit shorter than suggested in the pattern because I want to wear it over a dress or with a skirt, and I don't want it to have it so long, so I made it a little bit shorter. And it's not really cropped, but almost. And yeah, I think it's turned out really nice. Really, it's not really so soft yet, but I think it will soften up once I wash it, and then I think I will brush it a little bit so it fluffs up a bit more. Then I think it will be the perfect cozy indoor sweater for colder days. Yes, so this one is almost done, and it goes really fast because I'm knitting this on, it's 7mm needles, yes, so it's really fast knit. Yes, what do I have more? I have cast on a new project, or not entirely new because I started this project last year, and I made one mitt, and this is my own pattern, the Tyto mitts I designed last year, and I knitted this one last year because I wanted to knit up some different colors to show, and I had knitted one with green and white background, and then I knitted this one just to show some different colors, and then I lost interest and I never did knit the second one. I can show you how it fits. It's really snug, tight fitting mitt. And now I have started the second one. I've just done with the cuff now, and I'm just starting to knit the owl, and it's a barn owl. Tyto means, it's the Tyto alba is the Latin name for barn owl. And yes, and then I realized I only have so much left from this yarn I used on this for this, and I don't know if it will be enough. But then I realized that it is the same yarn because I knew it was Jamieson's and Jamieson's of Shetland Spindrift. Then I realized that it is the same color I'm using for the Lovage sweater. Almost, anyway. I think it's the same colorway, but because it's different dye baths and mixes, it's not exactly the same. But I think you will not see it while it's knitted up, and maybe I will only use this one and don't use this little leftover, just yeah, to be sure it doesn't you cannot see it. But yeah, I'm really happy that it's the same color because now I can finish them, and I think it will be really nice to have a pair of mitts because it's getting really cold here now. Summer is definitely over. We had really nice days in early September, but now it's really getting, autumn is really here now, and the days are getting colder and wetter, and the nights are getting really cold. We had some minus degrees at night because some plants in the garden have frost bites, and I think I will harvest all the tomatoes now because I don't think they will ripen now because there's no more sun, and there will not be any sun apparently the next 2 weeks. So I think I will pick all the tomatoes now and take in all my pumpkins, and so yeah, and get the garden ready for winter, because yeah, it can come pretty quickly here. So it would be nice to have a pair of mitts for colder weather. And you can find this pattern in my Ravelry store and in my Etsy shop if you don't have Ravelry. And this pattern I have, it's available in English and in German. Not yet in Swedish, but I'm working on that. Yes. Yeah, and talking about barn owls, I found this beautiful barn owl feather on a walk a few weeks ago when we were walking over a field, and first I wasn't sure if it was a barn owl feather, but I'm pretty sure now. I did some research and it looks like it. I think it's really cool. I found it. I think barn owls are the most beautiful owls out there in Europe anyway, and when I was younger I was a really big Harry Potter fan. I still am, and I imagined that if I would go to Hogwarts I would have a barn owl, definitely. So yeah, this is just so beautiful, and I realized it's almost the same color I picked for the barn owl. It's a little bit darker, but yeah, so nice. Yes, I forgot to tell you what I am wearing today. It's the arena sweater. Show you. And yeah, I knitted this last year. Well, I think I started the year before, but I finished it last year, and I have not worn it so much. But yeah, I hopefully will get more wear of it this year, and I really like it. Such a beautiful design, and I really love the colors. And yeah, it's a little bit, it's a Shetland sweater, but it's a little bit more modern. The shape is a little bit more modern than many other patterns, because it has these yeah, cool shoulder seam ribbing, and it's a little bit more boxy, and so yeah, I think it's really a really great pattern. The designer's name is now I can't remember. I will put it down here. And yeah, this is knitted in Jamieson's Shetland spindrift, and I really like this yarn. I use it a lot in different projects. And I have seen, just talking about Shetland sweaters, that Wool Week Shetland has released some new patterns from different designers, and there is one really beautiful slipover or vest from some designer. I don't know her name right now, and it's so beautiful. It's a cropped slipover, and it would be when I saw it, I thought it would be really fun to knit one with all the leftovers from this sweater and from the Lovage sweater. I will have many different leftovers, and I thought it would be fun to knit myself yeah, a slipover with these leftovers, because I don't know what else to do with them. I have so many different colors, and yeah, maybe it would be fun to make it really colorful and have the background color maybe it's something like this, a beige or a light gray or something. Yeah, we'll see. I will do that someday. But if you like Shetland patterns, check them out. They have really beautiful new patterns. Yeah, and then I have one more project, and I told you in the last episode that I wanted to cast on a vest or slipover with the Gotland yarn, and I did, and it looks like this. Show you. And I have mixed in 1/3 of silk mohair. And right now I can't continue because I ran out and I had to order one more skein. And it's really cozy, and I just have divided for the sleeves, and yeah, I made it quite short because I wanted to have a cropped slip over. Kittens, what are you doing? And yeah, I think it will be really cozy to wear. It's really soft and squishy, and yeah, I really love this halo that this has. I don't know if you can see it. Really cozy. And I think if I'm satisfied with the result in the end, I'm thinking of making a pattern out of it. I have written down everything I've done so far, so if I want to make a pattern, it's easier to do that. So yeah, maybe a new pattern here. So that would be fun. Yeah, one more thing I have casted on is I went through my stash and I found a yarn that has been lying there for 2 years now, I think, almost. And it's this beautiful skein from Woolfolk Yarns. And it's the most soft yarn I have ever felt. It's this real luxurious merino, and it's a chained yarn, and so soft. And I have only one skein, and it has only 130 meters per skein, so not very much. So I really wanted to cast something on when I held it in my hands, because it has been lying there so long. And so I decided to look into my Japanese knitting stitch Bible, and they have really beautiful stitch patterns here. And I looked it through and I chose a pattern from it and just casted something on. And first I thought I would make a shawl, but it didn't work out, so I frogged it, and I ended up casting on for a cowl. And yeah, this is the Woolfolk yarn, and I didn't know if one skein would be enough, so I found some other chained yarn. I don't know from what yarn brand it is, but it's a little bit thinner and not as soft, but I think it's all wool. And then I also had one skein of this really beautiful Suri alpaca. Let me just get it and I will show you. So here I have the chained yarn, and I found it, I bought it in a D-stash last year. And then yeah, this is the Suri alpaca. Really soft. Let me get the tag as well. Yeah, so this one is from Less Traveled Yarn, and it's 74% baby Suri alpaca and 26% silk, and it has a yardage of 328 yards on 50 grams. And yeah, it's so incredibly soft, and yeah, these two hold together. It's about the same thickness of the Woolfolk yarn. So I think it's really great combo. And yeah, so right now I've come so far. This is the pattern I've chosen, and I think I will repeat it one more time in the middle and then on the top for this cowl. And yeah, we'll see how it turns out. It's really, really, really soft. I think it will be really nice to have around your neck, and hopefully I will wear it. I never made any cowl, but I think it will be really nice to have something just to slip over. And yeah, it would be so incredible to knit a sweater with this yarn someday, or a big shawl, but it's really hard to get your hands on this yarn here in Europe. I got this skein from how do you call it when you swatch yarn with someone? Fiber share, yeah, that's the name I was looking for. I had a fiber share partner from the US, and she sent me this skein and this one, but it would be really, really, really nice to knit a garment or a big shawl with this someday, if I can get my hands on it. But I don't think you can buy the yarn here in Europe, and if I would buy it from the US, it's you pay a lot of taxes on it, and I don't want that. So maybe I'm going to the US someday and I can buy it there. We'll see. Yes, I think that was all of my knitting can show you. How are you doing, kittens? Hey! And yeah, I can show you just a little changes I made on Saga's wool cardigan. I mentioned in the last episode that the neckline was too loose. I had made an I-cord bind off and no ribbing, and it was way too loose. It slipped down her shoulders, so I made a normal 1x1 ribbing instead for the neck. And yeah, I didn't decrease, but I jumped over some stitches, so I didn't pick up every stitch to make it a little bit tighter, and now it fits her really well. Now it's snug around her neck, and I only have to sew in this and maybe one more button up here, and then it's perfect. And I have not come so far with hey, come it. What's here? Hey. You're so soft. He is as soft as this yarn, I would say. So soft. He smells so good. Did you know that kittens smell like sheep? I didn't know that, but they really do. They smell like a wool. Yes, you do. Yes. You're so cozy. You're so cozy. Yes. Yeah, I haven't come so far with the pattern yet. It takes me always such a long time writing down the pattern and calculating the different sizes. I've never done it because I never designed a garment before. So I think, unfortunately, it will take me a while to get this done. So you can test knit if you want. And yeah, but I will get down to it eventually. Saga will start a daycare in November, and then I will have a lot more time on my hands to work and design and even do some carving, because then I really have time. But now I'm a full-time mom, and can work when Saga is sleeping and in the evenings, and sometimes in the weekend when Lucas can take her and yeah, it's not so many hours in a day I can work with the things I want to. But yeah, from November she's starting daycare, and hopefully this is going well so I can start working some more. What are you doing? And yeah, the last thing I wanted to show you is the finished rigid headloom. I showed it to you in the last episode, and I said it wasn't really finished, and now it is. I painted it one more time, and then I added some nice detail down here. Show you. This is the back side. I added the year it was made, because really often in old ones like this, there is. Hey, your little brother is up here. Come. Yeah. Your brother is calling after you. Come here. Yeah, you can get down to him and join him. Yeah, there is the year when it's made, and I think it's really nice to know when something is made. So I did it here as well. So in 100 years you know exactly when this is made, because this is really an heirloom you can pass down for generations if you're careful with it. And yeah, this one is now in my Etsy shop if you are interested. Let me show you one more time. This one's, yeah, they look exactly the same on the back side, but here's this one. And yeah, this is painted in natural oil paint and treated with linseed oil only. So only natural paints and ingredients, and yeah, it's carved in birch wood. Yes, I think hi. I think that was everything. I hope you were not too distracted with the kittens in the background. I don't think I will have them with me again when podcasting. I think they're a little bit too distracting. But yeah, I think it was fun trying it anyway. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I thought it would be really fun doing a knit along together with you guys if you are interested. And I don't know what knit along, so maybe you can give me some suggestions in the comments below and tell me what you would like to knit, and maybe just fall stuff or rustic yarn knit along, or I don't know, just give me some suggestions if you have an idea, and tell me what you are knitting on right now. It would be really fun to yeah, read a little bit about what you are knitting on. And yeah, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I see you next time. Bye!